first business we launched made like 1 million in revenue in 100 days, and that's amazing.
So there's tangible results you're getting. I would like to understand, what do you mean by this transforming energy?
So there's somebody inside of you who you need to be thankful that you are here. He has helped you to go so far, but to go to the next level, you need to transform that inner guy. You need to be more open. You need to, I don't know, make love more money. There's a lot of things what you need to do, and you start to transform your way of seeing the things. Then you transform your energy level. Then you transform everything around yourself. You start to get better deals, better chances. The way how you see the things, make those things the way they are.
How does being in the moment help you to, let's say, make more money?
Because it's the biggest problem for us to be in the moment. But the really easy way to get in the moment, on my daily basis, I'm father of four.
Hey, welcome everyone to Dream Accelerator podcast. Today I have an amazing guest, Gustavs Gotauts, and today we're gonna talk about ambitions and how to achieve our dreams. And Gustav has a very interesting event happening at the moment. I don't know how to translate in English, but in Latvian it sounds quite promising. So I will let him introduce what he's up to these days, what are his ambitions, and yeah, Gustav, tell me more about what is this event and what are you doing there?
Yeah, Thomas, thank you for inviting me to the podcast. That's a pleasure to share knowledge, share the the lessons we had in our lives, and that's always I always believe that all the lessons we have done, if we share those lessons, there will be more people who can benefit from that and maybe not do the same mistakes. So that's amazing. So yeah, on the same note, I have been doing a lot of business mistakes for the last 10 years. I was building several businesses and being going to bankruptcy and again to fast growth. And mostly I call my last year journey as I help many people make more money online. So we have an agency, but this year we decided that enough only help people. Let's add one more thing that we make money on our own. And that what was starting to happen this year. So we were starting to launch our own online businesses, and that's going pretty well. The first business we launched made like 1 million in revenue in 100 days, and that's amazing. We were happy about that. But yeah, on my daily basis, I'm father of four. I'm doing a lot of interesting stuff for myself, for my self growth. That's why I have this event. I have many other things. So I'm like really blessed that I'm in this position where you have some money which is coming in your account without, sitting and working. And I have this opportunity to give back to the community to build something new. And yeah, so that's my short introduction. Maybe you can ask some additional questions if there's something more interesting from what I already told.
Yeah, there's definitely something more interesting I would like to go deeper. Or where I want to start is that the event that you're doing right now, and tell me more about that and how are you giving back with this event?
Yeah, that's pretty. The saying you need to help to you need help others to help yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this big problem I found 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. This was why my inner, we call it like, man without like inner, inner guy who is not giving you a chance to make all your dreams come true. So in Latvian, we have this name, but like in English, it's a homeless guy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the same, but we have a better name for that. It's from Russian language. But so there's somebody inside of you who you need to be thankful that you are here, that you can sit here in the camera and share something. So he has helped you to go so far. But to go to the next level, you need to transform that inner guy. You need to be more open. You need to, I don't know, make love more money. There's a lot of things what you need to do, and I understood that I have the last step to make. I need to share this knowledge, what I have been learning for the last 3 years of how to get rid of it, how to transform that energy to different energy to creation mode, and yeah, that's why I have put together an event where it's coming a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm sharing my knowledge. We have interesting stuff happening there, and yeah, then we put together. I put together all my lessons, and it's interesting when you start to put your lessons together, you start to understand more your journey because before that it was just like a journey. But when you start to put the story together and when you try to make sense for people, it becomes a pretty good good journey for you to know better your yeah. Sometimes they call it trauma, but I think it's not a trauma. It's our inner uh, place where we are and going forward. So yeah, that would be my uh, reason why I do these things and how I try to give back with my lessons and of course adding more entrepreneurs who I have met in my journey who have a lot of learnings too. Uh, yeah, I think that the entrepreneurship is the best self-growth possible way.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. Entrepreneurship comes with quite a few challenges, and you also mentioned so one is that your event is how to get rid of that inner homeless guy who stops you from achieving your dreams. And you mentioned that it involves transforming energy. And I would like to understand what do you mean by that? Because sometimes people are thinking there's some kind of esoteric thing happening there. Sometimes people think it doesn't give any real results. And I would like to understand because you mentioned that you got $1 million revenue in 100 days. So there's tangible results you're getting. And I would like to understand what do you mean by this transforming energy and all these things, and how is that leading you towards tangible results in your life?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you. Uh, so the name of the event is how to get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
But in real life, you can't get rid of something what's inside of you. You can
Mm,
transform that through saying thanks that we can sit here and we can
mm,
solve other level of the problems like entrepreneurship. It's like solving the problems. That's all it is, solving the next problem. And that's where this your way of seeing the things is coming in. And that means when you are transforming something inside, like let's make an example. You are a new entrepreneur. You have made your first, I don't know, 10,000, and somebody comes and tells, "Hey guys, I need 8,000 because you didn't solve this small detail in our agreement." Blah 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 blah. There's some moment happening in your life where you need to give away all the money you have made in a, I don't know, last whatever period you have. And what the first thing is like, what's is turning on in your inside. It's like, why I need to give something away? Like, why I need to share my money? What's happening? This homeless guy is like holding it's holding on the money, and it's it has this, yeah, this homeless thing. Like when you give it to 1,000 people, $1,000 to homeless guy, uh, he will not give you back it if you will ask. He will be like doing everything to hold it, and that's your inner thing. But when you are transforming that inner thing, you are saying thanks for that I'm here. Thanks for making me 10,000. If I need to get 1,000 back, no problem. I will make more. I will make 100,000 next time. I will learn from this mistake. I will understand. Let's next time read the agreement. Let's next time agree on everything before we start to do something, and then we start to do something. And this transformation, it's like it's really esoterical because you need to change how you see the things. So imagine all your parents, grandparents, everyone has somehow lived a life. So they have somehow solved all the problems. They have somehow made you to be here. And right now you are changing the pattern how they were solving the things because you want to grow bigger. And that's what means the transformation. You start to transform your way of seeing the things, then you transform your energy level, then transform everything around yourself. You start to get better deals, better chances. You start to improve everything what's around you, and that's how you transform this guy who don't want to give you the back those $1,000 which you have given to him. To guy, okay, take 1,000. I will make 10,000 more. That's not a problem. And you are um, transforming that energy of fear of not giving, not wanting to give away. You are transforming to energy which can find new solutions on all your problems and can find the new ways how to make money, whatever it is. Everyone has other goals. I'm talking about the money because it's the simplest way how to show the examples. But there's a lot of things how you can solve. All the question is how you see the things. And this is the biggest transformation process when you transform your way how you have seen the things, how you want to see the things. So I don't know if I answered your question, but I tried my best.
Yeah, you did understand my question quite well, and I really loved your answer, how you linked the tangible problem solving, and even the fact that I'm here, that means that my parents and I have solved lots of problems in my life. And basically, I love this lens that life is a series of solving problems, and transformation is changing patterns of how I solve these problems, how efficient I am, and it all kind of comes back to energy and my how I see the world. And depending on how I see the world, the question you just kind of finished is, do I see the world how I wanted to see, or I see it in some other way, through some other lenses?
You know that example of this red when you want to buy a new car, like you are starting to see that car
Mm,
everywhere.
yeah.
Or I had a logistics business. My first business was a logistics business, and I was reading all the time what is written on the trucks. This like I was doing that all the time because I was like I had the trucks where I had this name, so I was checking all the time. And the thing what you are like focused on, the thing what you are right now, that's why it's so important to understand the way how you see the things, make those things the way they are. So that means if you want to buy a new, I don't know, red Volkswagen car, you're gonna see everywhere those Volkswagen cars. So you will start to compare those that car with that car, like colors. And the same in your life. If you are starting to see everything as your possibility to make something bigger, then you're gonna find those ways. You're gonna find the way how to compare and do. So that's yeah, that's
Yeah, I love how you mentioned this example about the car. And I've heard this example as well, and I usually love to refer to a place in the brain called reticular activating system, which recognizes patterns. And basically, as we tell it what's important, to find those patterns. And this is a very beautiful example of that. And also, just to shift gears, um, where I would like to go next to this conversation is you mentioned you had many mistakes and you want to share those mistakes. But before we go even there, I would like to know what inspired you on this journey and what keeps you going?
yeah, perfect. Thanks. Um, I have I have my I know where the energy comes, but before I'm sharing that, I think it's really important for you guys to understand that everyone has his own. So it's not like we have all the same. There's a lot of ways, but like it's really important to find this because when my first bankrupt like company bankrupted, it was the same time when my second child was like this was like it was in 1 month so all that happening, and for me it's a family. I know that I need to take care of them. I know that they 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 are waiting from me results, and I have never cried, never like done nothing to not just focus on doing the thing and getting the results home. And that's something what's keeps me moving forward. I have this dream that I will be the wisest grandfather in the world, where I will sit in my big house and all the grandkids will come to me and ask the questions, and we will have a lot of fun time. So for me, the family and all this chance of living fully life with them and creating uh, best possible environment for them so they can solve the next level problems, because I was solving mostly the money problems. I want them to solve the next like level problems. I'm really hoping that we're gonna get there. And yeah, so family is my fuel for all this stuff what I do.
Yeah, so sounds like family is your fuel, and you mentioned that everyone has their own fuel, and it's important to find it. And my question is, how did you find the family is your fuel, and what was how was your life how was your life like before you had this fuel?
Yeah, my life was a little bit different before family, because I was young, I was wild, I was a lot of gambling, I was doing a lot of wild stuff, and yeah, that was my fuel in that time.
Mm,
I was wild guy. I was playing casino a lot, so that was okay. In one day there was plus 25,000 and next day there was minus 25,000. All this stuff was really moving me forward, and yeah, and somehow I tell to all people, hey guys, if you are young, be wild, because when the family comes, like there will be no place for your wildness. Like there will be some wildness, but it will be much different than you can get when you are young. So yeah, when I was younger, I was just wild. I was enjoying the life. I was spending all the money I made, and this energy, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. There was a lot of energy when you come out, even after I don't know night of gambling without any money, and you need to think how to get the money, or with a lot of money, and you need to yeah, it was crazy life. So before family, it was more like the lifestyle. That what I see for a lot of young guys. They are doing a lot of crazy lifestyle, and I was like, why they are doing that? And then I remember that when I was 20, I was doing the same.
mm. Yeah, and we've been talking about the transformation before, so I'm now curious, like you had this wild period before family, and then at some point you had a family, and curious, like the transition, like was it easy for you? Was it like just a simple decision? Like how did that happen for you?
It wasn't a decision. It was like, organically happening. It wasn't
Mm,
like, or I need to right now sit with the home with the kids, or I need to go and be wild again. It wasn't this question at all. I think it was even the second scenario. I was going sometimes doing the same old wildlife what I was doing before, and
mm,
I didn't feel myself like happy. I
mm,
didn't feel okay. This is something. It like it seems for me like it's some old pattern. It's something like what doesn't work, which is not interesting. So all this family life, it sucks you in so hard that even after getting out of it, it like seems like no nonsense. Why I need to sit in a bar and drinking some expensive whiskey, talking with the people who I will never meet, trying to impress somebody or whatever happens there. It always so there, and then you have a small kid which will be maybe next, maybe like I like this. I was listening one entrepreneur and he told this good way of thinking. When there is a moment in your life, like when you have a small kid and he's like laying on you and sleeping on you, you need to understand that that activity gonna happen in your life maybe like maybe 2 times, 3 times. That's a maximum reps what you will have with this moment. So when you understand this moment, you can get only once in a life, or
Mm,
2 times, or 3 times in life. And then you have a drinking in a bar where you are trying to talk with somebody, which you can do all your life, like 100,000 times, like no matter what. And you understand that those moments it's
mm,
especially with young kids when they grow, when they need example with you, you understand that it's more important for me to give a good example for my oldest the guy, that I'm not somebody who comes in 6 in the morning like drunk, and like it's the small things when you understand that your example to your family is more important than anything what happens outside of your house.
mm. Yeah, that's really beautiful to see the how the perspective shifts of what is the most important thing in life at the moment, and what is not important, and giving you a perspective of I can do this once in a life and I can do this every single day. I feel this is really powerful as well.
This
And
will like help you guys enjoy any moment. Like you are enjoying some, like, because it's the biggest problem for us to be in the moment. But the really easy way to get in the moment, you just ask yourself, when I gonna see next time something like this? How much more times in my life I can enjoy this experience? And when you understand that that's maybe, I don't know, two, three, one, like whatever, it's a small number, you understand like it's for you bigger reason be in the moment, bigger reason to not slide in your phone and start to scrolling something, but really enjoy all that smell, all those, all those, not only with the eyes, with everything. So you dig in that moment, so it stays with you.
mm, I really love how you said the be in a moment, and I would like to go a bit deeper. What does it actually mean for you these days, like practically? And also, would like to know more about, do you have like mindfulness practices? How does your, yeah, what does it mean for you to be in a moment? How do you cultivate this?
Um, yeah, it's you just find yourself not being in the moment.
Find
I think
yourself
that's
what?
the biggest problem. I haven't. You just find yourself not being in the moment. Like just seeing that you are not in the moment. Like for every practice, the first part is like see that there is something wrong with the thing what happens. I think that's the that's the one of the biggest things. Just feel that you are not in the moment. But to get there, I have done a lot of meditation. I do a lot of walking, where I walk and think and be in silence with myself. That's something what really helps you not be so proactive in moments where you don't need to be. Like that helps you to be in the moment when you have spent some time with yourself, because then you understand who you are, and that helps you enjoy the moment. Because the first thing every uh, for every human being, the first thing is understand this your understand yourself, and then when you understand yourself, you can start to understand how to connect with the world, so you can enjoy the best of it. So that's the combination. So that's why this walking for me, of course, all the physical activities. I do at least one sport a day, like something active. I don't know, gym, swimming, something every day. I try, like, but it's like 5 to 6 times a week. I do that. So that really helps to be in the moment, yeah. And the kids, like kids, is like crazy. They help you like any problems that you have, kids come in and they take it all off with one
Mm.
scream, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So one of the strongest exercises that help you to be present and be in the moment are actually your kids. Like takes all away your problems. That's really beautiful.
That's always I'm telling. If you want to walk 10,000 steps a day, buy a dog. If you want to start working with your inner whatever, make kid. Like there's like all those things what has been always here. You right now you can just uh, go even deeper because we have this, we all see different world because like 100 years ago there was war happening here, so we couldn't find ourselves or get the walk in the silence. We couldn't do all that stuff what we can do right now.
Mm, yeah. And now we discovered that it's really important to be in a moment, to appreciate, to have those priorities. For you, it's family. For others, there might be something else. And now I would like to link it back. How does being in a moment help you to, let's say, make more money? How does help you to solve problems in business? So how is this linking back? I'd like to really have this, yeah, if there is a link, of course.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, you made it great. So, how you achieve more in the business, how you move forward in the business. One thing is, of course, doing. You need to do something, so that helps to move forward in the business. But the second, I would say, even more important part is the quality of your decisions. So, what's the quality of your decision you are making, or what's the new possibility of solving something? Like, you have some challenges happening, and you need to find the best solution or the best way how to make it happen. And when you are in the moment, there there starts to happening this flow, which is going in all the information what you have gathered in your life, and it's starting to come out. But you need to be in this flow, not in the stress about it. You're gonna not achieve that, or there are gonna be some problems if you're not gonna do that. It's a separate. You need to understand. I'm gonna find the solution. You are giving the task, like I'm telling to somebody. Yeah, you're giving. I need this, and then you are sitting, and then there is. If the calmer you are, like the more in the moment you are, the more solutions are coming. And you are just doing all those solutions which are coming, and one of these will work. So for business, it because there is like two ways of running the business. One is when you are inside of the business and doing all the time, like delivering the product or the service you are selling. And then there's a second way of doing the business. It's when you think about how to grow your business. And I'm talking right now about the second part. When you think about how to grow your business, where you need to new ideas, new ways of solving old problems that you have, and then this being in a moment, it really helps to find better and better solutions for the things you have been doing for years. The same with this inner guy. Yeah, we inner homeless guy. He has done something for years, and that has bring him here. So you understand that the things that you do right now in the business has has bring you here. So you need to do something differently, more, whatever. There is solution how to get get there. So yeah, it helps a lot. So that's good practice for any business owner.
Hmm. So I really love how you touched upon two ways of running business. One is being inside the business and basically the delivery part, and second part is growth. And as you said, the things that got you here will not get you there. Therefore, something needs to change. And now I would like to even go a bit deeper in terms like how is being present and in a moment also helping to delivery part of business if it helps.
You mean delivery?
Yeah, so is it also helpful to be in a business and working inside a business in delivery?
Yeah. That's I think it's most we need to understand that to grow our whatever we grow, we need the people.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the people when they come in your energy and your in your yeah in your business, let's call it here. Uh, what they do, they take your energy. So that means if you are in the moment, if you are in happy, if you are always solution based, if you are always focused on getting the results, on getting the bigger and better, they're gonna take that in their work too. So that means if most of the delivery will happen through other people's hands, that's how I would suggest to run the business because doing everything on your own doesn't get you far. Um, they're gonna they're gonna feel that energy from you as a business owner, and they're gonna put that in delivery too. So that's like you create. quality of, because everything what they're gonna do is your responsibility. That means if they are doing the bad work, that means you have done something wrong, and you just need to find out what you have done wrong. And mostly, I have seen that the business owners are not so happy in the moment and sharing all this knowledge and giving without asking back. They don't have this energy, and that's why people in the team becomes the same. And then it's like, you know what happens when you get something dirty in your water. It's yeah.
Mm. I really love how you kind of linked everything together and you put this, I would say, a strategy. You being as a owner, leader, uh, making sure the growth happens and the delivery happens through other people. And if something's not happening as it's supposed to be, then taking that responsibility, what is it that I can do? Is it something I can be sharing? Is it that I can be more in the moment? Is there something I can teach people to help them to overcome these challenges? So yeah, I really like this personal
And there
responsibility.
is one important thing I want to add here. Be thankful about the problems you are solving, because if you would work in McDonald's, you would not have those problems. So sometimes we as business owners, we 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 think that that's so hard, but we need to be thankful about it. We have this chance to solve that. When we have this chance to solve it, we have a chance to do whatever it is. So be thankful about all that what comes to you, because if you wouldn't be ready to deal with that, it wouldn't come to you to your life.
Mm. So I would really love to invite you to kind of give me an example of a one specific problem that and see it from different perspectives. So one perspective when you see it like your inner homeless guy, when this is a problem, there's something bad for me happening, how would that perspective play out? And other perspective when you're really thankful for it and how it affects the results. So is this something you could show us, like an example?
Um, like the most important in your daily life, it's your energy level, like how happy you are. Let's make it simple. How happy you are. So the less happy you are, the harder everything becomes. And talk about this homeless guy. He gonna see, I don't know, uh, client write you, hey, I don't like this. This is very bad, guys. Please, like, I don't know, whatever he writes, or he give you feedback about something what you do. And the homeless guy gonna do what? He can think, oh my God, he gonna fire me right now. We need a new client because this is our like, I don't know, 10, 20% of the things what we are right now charging, whatever. The homeless guy gonna work about, oh my God, how to solve the problem which will come after this what client has been said, and is like already you are throwing all the bad scenario there. The guy who is happy and who understands that he does a good work and he can solve anything, and he's not this homeless guy, he gonna be like this. Okay, I understand your problem. I understand why we are here because we haven't done this. Would be okay for you as a client if we could do this one, for you to not ever make a mistake again, or not ever make it this quality of the work because we didn't had something. So the guy who is not homeless, who is like in good shape, in good like mental and physical shape, he will go and do everything to communicate with the client and understand how to improve the service, not how to find a new client. But the homeless guy gonna do, okay, this guy doesn't understand us. Let's find a new one, and he gonna go in the round and round about this. So that would be, I think, example for from service business, and from product business. I think the same. I'm always telling in the niche where I'm working, the biggest thing what we can get is the customer feedback, positive or negative, whatever we can get, because that creates our business, that improves our business, it helps us grow, and just be thankful about every feedback you have, and just improve what you do from that feedback.
Mm. Yeah, I really appreciate this really amazing example you gave us, and it showed literally showed the train of thought and how it affects the actions, which also drive business. And in this example, it was very clear that mindset was different, and actions taken were different, and results obviously were so much different between the homeless guy and happy guy. And also like this last one, the welcoming feedback, whatever that is. And to finish up our podcast here, what would be the most important thing you would like our listeners to take away and implement today?
Good question. Uh, think about your mood. Think about how good you feel or bad you feel, and do a lot of things every day to make your mood grow, be better. Because all your mood, all the things what you do daily, is creating this your state of mind, your energy level, whatever it is. It's great. It starts from the small things. Take care of yourself, go in a walk, take good food, I don't know, enjoy something what you really like, and try to think about yourself, because when you think about yourself, when you are happy, when you are energized, you can help other people. And that's really important. That if you want to grow in your life, you're gonna always be in the situation where you need more people around yourself. And the more energy you have, the happier you are, the more people you can get, the better people you can get, and the bigger dreams you can achieve. So just it all starts with the small things. Take care of yourself, drink water, think about your like small things, and then it's all gonna compound, and you will get a big return of investment of your time in yourself.
Mm. Thank you so much, Gustav. So it was really amazing to have you here. And if you can, in 10 seconds or less, to tell who are you helping, who could reach out to you, and what's the best way to contact you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm helping business owners to sell more online. So if you are a business owner, you want to find new ways how to sell more, reach to me. We have an agency service, we have a consulting service, and yeah, that's our main business. Yeah, that's all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gustavs. Really happy to have you here and have a magical day. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Thanks. Bye bye.